booth and we went traveling along. I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the one that was just as fair and having perhaps the better claim because it was worn passing there. Then both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads into way, I doubted if I should ever be coming back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood. And I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. Walked into a party invited by the ladies Stillwater. At attendance in that party was a distant cousin he never met, the Lady Wilmot Dunn. She wore a long black dress for mourning. Her husband had passed months earlier, but he was still taken back by her stately beauty, her alabaster face, her black tresses falling down. Even with her youth and beauty, wearing that solemn dark dress, it still impressed him, leading him to, before he laid down that evening, he put pen to paper and wrote this incredible poem which has become the hallmark of love for a lot of men who are trying to become the paramour of their interests. He added it to his collection in 1815 called The Hebrew Melodies. I felt that way when I walked into this event and I saw this lovely lady on stage. She came out stately like her golden tresses just waving. And she opened up her mouth and the band just followed her into this wonderful story and took the audience with her. On the stage was this young man here. I didn't know him at the time. We kept running into each other briefly in airports. And as the years rolled on, I listened to her recordings and became enamored with how she sang and how she told her story. Her name is Melody Gardot. She's here, by the way, in the back.
Yeah! Hey,
She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies. And all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes, thus mellow to that tender light which heaven to gaudy day denies. One shade the more, one ray the less, have half impaired the nameless grace which waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. And on that cheek and o'er that brow, so soft, so calm yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent. A mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. The very thought of you